Reggie, maybe you can tell me how this came about. How did this project wind up on Fox in the first place?
Dana Walden, from CEO of Fox, had approached Imagine Entertainment. They wanted to do something in this space. It was around the uprising happening in Ferguson. And so they really had a desire to deal with some subject matter that was addressing this. And they approached Gina and asked if Gina wanted to do something in the space. Little did they know that Gina and I had already had rolled up our sleeves and were wanting to do something in this arena. And really provoked by the Zimmerman trial and watching the not guilty verdict come in with our oldest boy, we really started to begin to talk, first as parents, as black people, and then as artists. And we felt like as artists we wanted to not be on the sidelines, but we really wanted to get in this. So it was just really a wonderful collision of like this opportunity and our desire, and here we are.
And Gina, then how do you approach it as a weekly series in telling this story?
What was actually so great about this opportunity was that it's a 10-hour special event series. So given that we had already been thinking about this as in the movie space, we just came at it as if this was a 10-hour film and that we had the opportunity to tell the story over 10 hours. And that, really trickled down from the writing to the actors that we got. We got an incredible cast, as well as how we approached it cinematically.
What for you was attractive about playing Ash here and taking on this role, and when you were offered it?
Well, first it was to reunite with this one here. Yeah. And Reggie, they are such amazing artists. They have so much integrity, and they're good friends of mine now after 17 years, and we had been wanting to do something over the years, and nothing ever kind of panned out. And so I was excited just when they came to me with Ash. And then when we were only able to read the pilot script, but she gave kind of a very detailed arc kind of explanation to all the cast members individually, and it was kind of a no-brainer. She's such a force of nature. It's kind of the role that you dream about. She's a real character. I come from the theater, and I've kind of been craving this kind of to step outside of the box that I've had to be in Hollywood. So it's great to be able to play such a dynamic character.
And it went to the Sundance Film Festival, which is sort of a new thing. They're letting television, they have their own kind of category there, and this was an official selection.
Yeah, it was again, it fed into what we were seeing this as the 10-hour film, and to be able to go back to Sundance, both Reg and I have had films there, but to go back with this and present it in that way, it was a great launch for the show.
The other thing that was really amazing about being there is we felt like we were at the forefront of really dealing with the subject matter. I mean, there are a lot of films that are now in development and there are documentaries being done, but to be able to deal with this subject matter, to go to Sundance, and by the way, it's not just 90 minutes, it's like a 10-hour journey, was really great, and we felt, embraced there. We were determined to make sure this has a beginning, middle, and end. Not everything is tied up neatly in a bow, but Shots Fired is a whodunit and a whydunit. Why we know Jesse Carr was killed, but we don't know why. Joey Campbell was killed, but we don't know who. So the answers to those mysteries are answered in hour 10. And if we decided we all wanted to do it again, we could.
What is your hope that the audience, television audience, is going to take away from this?
There's a long legacy of artists in general, but particularly black artists, from Langston Hughes to Zora Neale Hurston, James Baldwin, a number of them, Lorraine Hansberry, who use their art to kind of galvanize a conscious raising and a movement. And so I think in these times, I think that definitely there is some conscious raising that can be done. And we hope, this is entertainment. We hope to entertain, which, from what I've seen, I've only seen a few of them. It's very entertaining, but we also hope that it gets people talking, and hopefully, gets people to come together and see that we are one race. We are the human race.